Hello and welcome back to our channel, and for everyone who hasn't seen us before, we built this camper van, went travelling for over a year, then we went to Portugal for 3 months and we bought a piece of land, and now after 5 months of being back in the UK, we're ready to go back to Portugal. So we're not actually living in the van currently, we are living here in this house. Bit of bird poo. Anyway, currently we are settled back in Manchester. We are living with family, and the reason we're going back to Portugal is to lay foundations for actually moving there at the end of the year. A few things that we want to do on this trip are open a bank account and also plug our land into the water grid, or at least start the process. Time to pick up a rental car.
It's been just over 5 months from the last time we were on our land, and we're just coming back. We're about 5 minutes away and I could not be more excited.
How about that? It's not even that much overgrown. It is a bit.
But just the front.
Just the front, right?
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you where our water supply currently is. From what I understand, we need to put a meter on it. Basically sign a contract in our name and put a meter on it. It's just here on the corner of the property. We need to find out who the local supplier is and then pay them a visit, I guess. We've actually been staying right opposite our land in this beautiful house of our neighbours, which is actually up for sale.
Since they don't live in the house, we asked if it was okay if we could rent the place out from them, and they were so happy for us to do so. So in return, we decided to take care of their garden, pull some weed out, water the beautiful flowers and everything they have in this little oasis.
So with the bank account, we actually managed to open it online, fully online. We used the service called border.io, I think it's called. We'll put an address somewhere here. And with that, we've opened a joint bank account in the Millennium Bank. The process was really easy. It was a bit time consuming because it took 5 to 6 weeks. The only thing we're waiting for now are the credit cards. Debit cards actually, not credit cards, and with them we're going to have access to multi-banco services through which then we can pay utility bills. Really the only downside of the bank account through Border is you actually end up paying for the most expensive bank account there is, and that is €15 a month. So it is something to take into consideration, but we thought, you know what, rather than wasting time on the ground here where we only get in a limited amount of time, we might as well open a bank account online and carry on with everything else that we have to do here before the place is actually livable. We bought our first big toy for the land, and it's a strimmer. I wasn't planning to do any strimming whilst I was here, which is why I didn't really bring any clothes that would be suitable. I'm going to try and do some strimming in a t-shirt and white trainers. Let's get to work.
Do you not need to switch on first?
Well, that didn't take very long at all, did it? Got a bit of a problem here. This bit is now broken. I mean, I was expecting this to not last very long. Luckily, this is just the head. Let me show you how much I managed to get done. Not much at all. This is a full-on operation now. We went out this morning to get a new part for the strimmer. This is the faulty piece. When you actually hold this plastic, it's so light. Compared to this new head that we bought, this seems a bit more durable. See how that goes. I got this from a neighbour, by the way. Thank you, Jeff. filled it up, mixed it, now it's ready to go. I'm gonna jump on that, take 2, see how much we can get done before anything breaks. I think that's it for today. I did probably around a third of the property. The new head that I bought is a lot better. Seems to be very durable. No problems at all. Where Kinga is, that's where we're planning to have a caravan.
So I've done the main bit with the big massive twigs that are over there. I'm just left with small twigs and loads of grass that I need to uncover to be able to see if there's any big stones there or if this is just a pile of rubbish. And we're doing this because this is the ideal place we would love our trailer to stay on, so we need to have more knowledge what's underneath this pile. Okay, so let's talk about this beautiful house that's for sale. So I am currently in the kitchen. It's massive. That's the outside door. A pantry, dining table, and that's the way out to the other side of the garden. As you walk through this beautiful stone wall from the kitchen to the living room, there's 2 living rooms in this beautiful house, a fireplace, massive windows, staircase. Ignore this. It is a sofa and another massive door going straight out into the garden area. So as you walk through the living room, you go into here, and that's the 3rd entrance to the house. Yes, there's 3 entrances to the house. There is a bathroom, and apart from the gorgeous entrance, old wooden door, there is an office that could be turned into a 3rd bedroom. Let's check out the upstairs now through the spiral metal staircase. The upstairs landing is pretty big. There's a small wardrobe in there. Behind me is the 1st bedroom, which is locked now for obvious reasons, as that's where the owners keep all their stuff. And this is our little room with, again, huge windows. The windows look out onto the garden. So that's the outside entrance from the kitchen. There's a pathway over there that you can enter from. Loads of different varieties of trees. Washing machine, little utility area, and into the bathroom. This will be bright. Ta-da! It's huge, this bathroom. It's got a bathtub and a shower, a walk-in shower that is. This property overlooks our land right over there. Gorgeous house. Let's go show you the land. It's so sunny today, but the temperature actually feels nice. I think there was a heat wave last week and it was boiling. So, well, let's get to it. This is the entrance to the house from the courtyard. Loads of plants absolutely everywhere. There is a mature orange tree that's still got some fruit on there, and I've actually ate them and they are delicious. Another orange tree there and a small lemon tree. This is the courtyard and the main gate for the house. I can't get over how many beautiful roses trees are there on this property. There's a lounge area and the barbecue. It's great. Absolutely loving it. Not to mention, just realised there's a huge 50 square meters barn converted into a shed, tool station, just whatever you want it to be. It can also be a spare bedroom because it is quite big. And then this way we enter into the back garden, what used to be the vegetable garden as well, through this beautiful archway. Plenty of trees and shade in the summertime over on this side as well. loads of olive trees even in the garden itself, not just the grove. But let's go further down. So as we walked further, you can see this beautiful patio behind me. It hasn't been used for a while now, so it is a little bit overgrown, but there's another barbecue I think on that end on it, and you know, imagine some chairs, a little lounger, and oh, it'd be fabulous. There's also this beautiful seating area over on this garden. They've got rosemary absolutely everywhere. Over in the back there, that's rosemary as well. Next to the seats, that's all rosemary as well, but I mean, it does have a beautiful smell, and it gets rid of all the nasty insects like mosquitoes, like you don't want when you're having a nice time having a barbecue outside. Check those out. They smell so good as well. They smell almost like honey. Let's have a little walk to the olive grove. It is a little bit overgrown, so I don't want to walk too far, but there is a huge and old fig tree mixed with another tree and an olive tree right there in the background. I can only imagine how much fruit that produces, and in general the amount of fruit trees there is on this land, it's amazing. I wish all our trees were this mature and, you know, producing this amount of fruit. To finish off, I just want to say that I can't wait to be back here again on our beautiful property, and I'm already missing this place so much.
I believe when we are back in 3 months, this is going to be sold to new owners. Thank you to our current neighbours for letting us stay here.
It was great. Thank you.
Loved it. And now we're going to say goodbye to our land and set off. Bye land.
Bye bye.
Bye. See you soon.